Hello, good evening all. Hope you are doing well and great to see you once again. Also, I am thankful for your great response on our last workshop, and your suggestion will always appreciable, and we will try to improve on that. So today we are going to see what is the new changes we have covered in the version number 22.22. So first, we are going to present our new reports. Item were used based on a sales order bound. So basically, we have developed these changes for design point of view. Because sometimes designer is not able to identify how many orders will take effect after the modification of bill of material. So these changes is very useful to design team to identify how many orders are linked with that line item and which order need to be referred for a verification purpose first. Now we will see how it works. This feature you will find in a master module. We have introduced new master called as the item were used based on a sales order bound. Once you open master, you will find item selection option. In this drop down, you can find any level of item linking. For example, if we select raw material code, then system will show the raw material is linked with that parent item, and that parent item have a sales order line item with the sales order number. So it helps us to find out direct sales order number for a verification purpose instead of finding multiple reports. These reports will save design time and help them to take a proper decision where changes will take effect. Period-wise number of inquiries. These new reports we have developed to find out the trend of inquiries received from customer in a particular month. This report is developed for a management point of view. Management can see the trend of inquiries in any given period. Also, it helps us to analyze our marketing performance and sales workload as well. Now we will see how it works. These reports you will find in MIS module under the Inquiry and Quotation tab. Once you open the link, you will see the search criteria. Under the search criteria, you will find between dates, customer, region, sales representative, source of inquiry, customer group, industry type, associate, and sales category, as well as the group by monthly, quarterly, yearly, and half yearly. We will see monthly. So you can see monthly basis reports from last year to current year. Now we will see quarterly basis. Now we will see yearly basis. So you can see system shows for 21 and 22 year. Period wise number of quotations. These reports we have developed to find out the trend of quotations. This report shows the trend of quotation which we send to the customer in a given date criteria. Now we will see how it works. These new reports you will find under the MIS module. Under the MRS module, you will find Inquiry and Quotation tab. Just scroll down that tab. You will find that link. Just click on that link. So in the search criteria, you will find whether inquiry is local or export, region wise, representative, group, sales category, monthly, yearly, quarterly. So first we will see monthly basis. Now quarterly basis. Now we will see half yearly. Also you can see yearly basis. So system will show you for year 21 and year 22. Period wise ledger reports. Sometimes management or account is not able to track trend of fixed expenses and income on the basis of month and year. These new reports will help them to find out the trend of fixed expenses and income between 2 months or more than a year. We can see the trend on the basis of specific ledger or account nature wise also. It helps us to identify the error and as well the trend of expenses, whether it's increase or decrease. In these reports, you can see asset trends or liability trends as well. Income wise filter gives us more information about our company's turnover. Now we will see how it works. Under the account module, there is a link period wise ledger reports. Once you click on, you will find the search criteria. Just change that date. There is a nature given, so you can select the expense nature. Also you can select the group by monthly, quarterly or yearly. Now we will see system shows the income report page on a monthly. Income report based on a yearly. Customer source analysis instance report. Earlier, we can find summary of inquiry sources, but we are not able to find the customer origin. So, how we get that? Now we can analyze how many customers we got from which sources. These new reports will help us to where we have to invest and analyze the customer sources. This report shows which sources give us the more number of customers, so we can decide where we can invest, or we have to do appropriate activity to increase our customer number count. Now we will see how it works. Under the MIS module, under the basic master, you will find that reports. Once you click on that reports, you will see instances. This instances comes from master. Under the filter criteria, you will find customer, region, sales representative, sources, industry type as well. New dashboards. In this version, we have introduced 3 new dashboards and some modification in existing. Period-wise number of inquiries. It's a new graphical dashboard introduced in a graphical tab. It shows the trend of inquiries on the basis of month for the current year. It shows in a particular month how many inquiries we have. Month-wise trend is a very useful information to identify the performance of salesperson or a marketing team. These dashboards also help us to estimate the future sales projection approximately. Now we will see how it works. Once you click on a link, you can find the period-wise number of inquiries. This dashboard shows the month-wise summary. You can also see the count. Period-wise number of quotations. Generally, sales team required quotation trend, but they are not able to find out from the system. Now this new dashboard will provide the trend of quotes as per the month. It helps us to analysis month-wise trend also. It shows the trend of quotation on month basis for the current year. Also it shows how many quotations we have quoted in a particular month. So we can project how much sales we can achieve in a future month. These dashboards is very important for sales teams for projection purpose. This also shows the performance of sales team. Now we will see how it works. In the graphical link, you can find period-wise number of quotation dashboards in a graphical view. Here you can see the month-wise trend. Also, once you click on a number count, you can see month-wise number of quotations. Invoice made today in lakhs. In previous version, there was no provision to see the total number of invoices made today and yesterday in terms of money. So every day, user manually searches that invoices. Now with this feature, automatically management can see today's turnover in a single click. In this version, we have introduced this new dashboards for dispatch user and management. With these dashboards, we can see the trend of dispatches for the current days and previous days. Also, we can see the detailed reports once we click on a counter. Number of leaves available to you. Earlier, employees are not able to identify that how many leaves we have in a current month because earlier dashboard count is depend on a salary freezing process. This count is not updated until HR person is not freeze the salary. So, dashboard was not given an exact count after applying the leaves. For example, if one employee have a 30 leaves in a current year and till last month he takes suppose 5 leaves, but our HR person yet not freeze the salary, in this scenario, earlier dashboard will show 30 leaves are still available for him. That's a great confusion. Now, we have added some more information to remove that confusion. We have added 2 counters, that is leaves taken and applied leaves in the current month. Leaves taken counter shows the total number of approved leaves after the freezing salary, and applied in a current month leaves counter shows how many leaves we had applied in a month which yet not approved by the HR. So It helps us to calculate manually the exact balance of the leaves. Customer interface. It's an add-on thing we have developed in this version. We have introduced two new reports in customer interface, that is list of sales TC and list of invoices. For a customer user, there is no provision to check or see the list of invoices or test certificate generated for him, and also he is not able to see the status of the dispatches. Now in this version, we have added two new links for the customer interface, that is the list of invoices and list of sales TC. Now customer can see his dispatches status through the list of invoices report. It will help him to see which and how many parts quantity he is going to receive. Also, he can take the tax invoice print for the accounting purpose, and he can see the transport and dispatch details through this report as well. Sales test certificate report will help him to verify lot details and material parameter readings for a quality check. These reports also help them to take a printouts at any time. Now we will see what the benefit will give to the customer. Customer satisfaction and customer dependency with us will be removed. So it helps them to provide accurate data immediately. Now we will see how it works. First of all, in the master module, we have to create the user. Just go to user master, select the customer, create the user, and under the user access management, assign that two links, list of invoices and list of sales test certificate. After assigning, just log out and re-log in with that username. List of invoices, you can check the print also. New updates and modification. Labor PO, grand total and tax breakup in estimate print. Earlier, we have provided labor contract print, and in that print we are not able to calculate the taxation part due to the unavailability of quantity. Now we are showing taxation part also in a labor contract print. If the user created order for a fixed quantity type, it helps us to estimate the total value of labor charges for the budgetary purpose. Also, we can use this document for account and bill passing purpose. OS dispatch multiple for item process-wise labor PO option. In labor order booking, we have given 3 different tabs to register the line item with the process description, only process-wise, or item with the process. But these options create the problem to identify the correct rate of the process in that scenario where the user created order with the 3 different types. Now we have given a separate interface in OS dispatch registration for selecting the type. This new interface helps us to see the multiple items with the valid PO with selection of ordered process types, and it helps us to system catch the correct rate in a dispatch field. Now we will see how it works. Under the dispatch OS registration, you will see add a multiple button. Just click on that. Once you click on that, a new pop-up window will open. There you can select any type. Once you click on OK button, you will see the open job orders with the availability quantity. And just filling the data, once you click a save button, automatically that item will added in the dispatch detail. Variant in a job order form amendment screen. Whenever designer start the modification or creation of the bill of material, if he or she is not aware if that particular part have a variant, so there is a chances they will miss that variant or they have to go a separate page for the referring the variant master. So solution on the above problem statement, we have given a variant master shortcut link in a master module, bill of material as well as the sales order BOM level 2. Now whenever design do the changes, he can see which component have variant and through click on that link he can replace that item with the variant. So due to these small changes, we reduce the design time and helping them to prepare the bill of material immediately. Also, design can identify the variant is available or not. Source at customer master. As of now, we can find out the source of inquiry, but not for a customer. How will know which source helping us to find this customer? Now we have introduced a new master called as the customer source master. Here, user can define its own source master and link with the customer. Now we will see how it works. In this video, you will see we have given a new customer source master to capture the data. And also you will find out the source drop-down field in the customer registration level for the linking purpose. So we can filter our customer list based on a source as well. Multiple parameters capturing provision in inspection level. Earlier, in inspection level, inspector was not able to enter multiple parameters in a single entry. Their system allowing only single entry for one parameter. For example, if there is a 10 parameters and for that we have to do entry 10 times again each parameter, and this job is very critical and time consuming. Now with these new changes, he can enter all the parameters in a single click. Now we will see how it works. Under the master module, we have given is item inspection parameter master. So first we will check what the parameter we have entered. So basically there is a 10 parameters we have entered. Now we will go to the quality module. At the time of incoming inspection registration, we have given reading under the reading details panel, you will see there is a button given as a add for the multiple parameters. So here user can enter 10 readings for a single parameter and he will click the save button to capture all the data. Inactive marking option in contact person master. In previous version, there was no provision to mark customer contact person as inactive, which has left the specific company or organization. Previously, in the list of contact person, the left employee was also shown. So there is a probability to select the wrong contact person in the inquiry or order level booking. In this latest version, we have introduced a separate field as an active and inactive selection option in the contact person master level. This feature removed the wrong selection of contact person in inquiry and sales order booking level. This is also helpful to see how many contact persons are not currently work in that company. Attribute at item master level. Due to design constraint, user is not able to capture some part related important data in item master level. He has to adjust that data in remarks level or long description or in a short description field level. Also, that information is not passing to the other transaction. Now in this feature, user can create its own field name. In this new version, we have introduced a new master as an item lot attribute master. In this master, user can create its own field as per his requirement, and that field is linked with the item master. Now we will see how it works. In the item master level, you will find new master called as the item lot attribute. So here we have given some fixed 5 attributes. So you can create your own attributes. You can select your type, text box or drop down. Once you select drop down, so you can add multiple size parameters. Now that master we had a link with the item master level. You can see at the item master level, under the item attribute, you will find that 2 fields. Once you updated that field, automatically that field we have shown at report level. For example, if you open the sales order level and click on sales details, attribute checkbox will be appear. Once you select that, automatically that attributes column will be added. Also added in pure report level. At invoice report level 2. And in MRP simulation level 2, we have added that supplier invoice bill passing indication in bill tagging in account. This feature is very useful for account department. At the time of payment, account department is not able to identify whether that purchase voucher has been passed or not. Also, they are not able to know whether that debit amount is involved in bill passing or not. Now, in this version, we have given a provision to identify whether supplier invoice bill passing is happened or not, and also provided color indication in payment voucher in case debit amount is involved in bill passing booking level. So basically, with these options, automatically account person will know the status of the purchase voucher or a bill passing. System shows orange color indication in payment voucher if bill passing is not happened, and red color if debit amount is involved in the bill passing. This feature will help accountant to identify which voucher needs to be settled first or hold to depending on the bill passing level. It helps to improve the internal communication process and flawless process payment processing. Now we will see how it works. Under the pending bill passing, you will see invoice number SS is not passed. When the accountant goes to the payment, while doing the payment entry, accountant will know that purchase voucher is not passed. So orange color indicate means the bill passing is not happened for this voucher. Also, if there is a debit amount involved in the bill passing, so when account person goes to the payment voucher, automatically system shows in red color the debit amount is involved in bill passing level. You can see how much amount is involved in debit amount. So it helps him to create the debit note. You will see how we are typing that bill in debit node also. Ledger bill-wise detail report. Earlier, user was not able to see all the opening bills details in a single click. He has to open every ledger for verification purpose. Now, with this solution, user can view all the opening bill details at a verification time. It also helps them to check whether all bills are entered or not. Now we will see how it works. When under the master module, under the account ledger master, when we update our opening value, and gives bill-wise detail breakup, that bill-wise detail breakup is not able to view in a single click. You will see in report level, so bill-wise details are showing. Counted quantity in POUM added in receiving registration level. Earlier, we don't have provision to capture the counted quantity in POUM, and due to this, if user change the item UM master, then it take effect automatically in bill passing level, and it's a create big problem in bill passing process. Now we have introduced a new field of POUM in receiving registration level, and here the system allows user to enter POUM quantity in counted field. Also, backend side system capturing the UM conversion data as well. So it helps us in bill passing. System does not change conversion value whether user change at item UM conversion master or not. System forwarded GRN UM conversion data into supplier bill passing page, and automatically GRN bill passing data match at the time of the comparison. In following screenshot, you can see new field is given after the Challan default UM field.